I hope the audio is fine now. I turned the music down a bit. I just want like the perfect balance between my voice and the music. I prefer it if you were hearing the music more than my voice, but yeah. Okay, so I just want to point out one of the things I got. I haven't got any more rewards than the ones you saw, but for the 900 essence reward, I got this. That's a dream gate. You can place that wherever you want, and then you hold D, hold up, charge that up enough, and then you just teleport there. And it uses up 1 essence, which is amazing. Alright. Arcane egg for 1,200. Mask shot, there we go. 1,500 reward. And the final reward you get is at 1,800 essence. And another thing that I got for that is this, the Dream Wheel, the charm. It makes the Dream Wheel charge up twice as fast, and it gives you double the soul for hitting an enemy with it. Guess I don't think I mentioned that, but hitting an enemy with the Dream Wheel gives you soul. It gives you like 1 heal's worth, 1 spell worth. I came in here just to get this, but here's a little Easter egg. You can go up here and Dream Nail this statue. And here you can find, well, you go in here, and all these are quotes from people who kickstarted the game. And there's a ton of these. You get nothing for reading all these, but you can destroy them. Although, if you do destroy them, then you're a monster. I believe you can even find Tiso Spencer in here somewhere. Yeah, and this guy out here, he says, basically, the quotes in there don't really mean anything, because they're from words from another world, aka ours. So, you won't find meaning in them that mean anything to this world. But also, this is Revok, and that's another, that's like somebody else who like kickstarted the game that got to put their character in there. But basically, there's a ton of like friendly ghosts in there that you can just kill by using the Dream Nail. But if you do that, then Revok will come in and attack you, and Revok cannot be killed until you have killed all the other ghosts. And then she'll just be standing by her grave, and then you can hit her. Trying to think of areas I should go. Oh, right, we should probably do Crib Child. Well, not mini, side quest, whatever. One sec, actually. I'll just go do this first. Get some more charm notches and then go ahead and do a quest. I should probably get like as many charm notches as possible before I do this, but I won't. Alright then. Oh yeah, I also said I'll explore that area because there's an upgrade I need there. And there's also a ton of stuff I can do there, to be fair. Might not be a bad idea to just go and get stuff done. Just buy this charm notch. And as the Lubra will sell this, which is very useful. But I believe it's the Lubras are here, I don't know. They will only sell it once you have all the charms in the game. So yeah. Not getting that anytime soon. You know, I can feel in this part of the map because it's annoying me. Pardon me, why? I'm just going this way for some extra money. There we go. Just getting some extra money. Oh, and apparently I didn't have them in the journal yet. Okay. Yeah, so here's a charm you can use to get to the resting ground. I just came here to fill in the map because it annoys me when I don't see the map completed. Then just go like this. Use the Dream Gate. And we're back here. Probably just set that in Dartmouth. In fact, no, I normally set it in the King Station. I don't know why, I just really like the King Station. So, I'm gonna unlock another area called the Royal Waterways. In fact, there's something I want to try first. Because I hear there's a secret room in Grimm's tents. I have an idea as to where it might be, but I'm not entirely sure. It might only be when the next room in it unlocks. Let's see. Up here, maybe? Nah, I can't cling onto that wall. Wait, huh? I'm just checking the ceiling to see if there's anything that my nail doesn't collide with. Okay, yeah, it's probably in the next room then, which you only unlock if you do a part of the quest. I can't be bothered to go through that animation again, so I'm just gonna Dreamgate there. Dreamgate is very handy. I probably should have gotten it earlier, to be fair, but oh, better late than never. Yeah, so do this, explore the Royal Waterways, and then do the Grim quest. In fact, there's some areas around here that I can go. How many simple keys do I have? I have 3, okay. I can feel free to use them because there's only one more. And there's enough simple keys in the game to unlock everything. There's a bunch of these rooms around this part, and they're each like having something. Like this one's having a growth. There we go. That guy there. I'm trying to remember, is there any? Doesn't look like it, okay. I need to kill a bunch of these guys to complete the journal. I messed up there. This is one of the areas where you use a simple key. I will go there in a bit. If I don't forget, which I hopefully won't. Now there's a secret ending in this area. If you jump through here, there's a secret wall. He has quite a lot of health. And he gives you exactly 420 Geo. Get it? Because it's the funny number. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but there you go. Alright, here we go. If you ever want to climb up quickly, don't use elevators, they're normally incredibly slow. And also there's a ton of side rooms on this specific one. Oh yeah, this is the one where you can go right here, right? Yeah. Then there's a rancid egg. And there's this guy. Fun fact, that was cannibalism you saw right there. That guy was a cannibal, I believe. Yes, you can't have a Souls-like game without it. Even though I don't completely agree that this is a Souls-like game, but oh. And now here's the best place in the game. Before you ask, no, I'm not gonna kill her. She's not a boss. That is Marissa. I believe there's like a singer who goes by the same name, like in real life. But I'm not sure if that's like a reference to her or not. Just do this. Wait, really? I can't use Dreamgate? Wow. Why can't I use it here? Why that specific room? Can I use it now? Thank you. I guess it's because you could possibly like glitch a game by using the elevator or something like that. Oh, by the way, I just want to point out, a lot of people have been saying that the Dream Shield charm is incredibly good, but I have no idea why. It's just a shield that circles around you, and if a projectile happens to hit it, it bounces it back. And it doesn't, if it collides with an enemy, it actually disappears for a bit. So, and like it has to regenerate until it can like activate it. And when it hits an enemy, it doesn't even do much damage. More work for me, yay. Why do these things always only happen when I'm recording? Alright, just gonna quickly sell some things to Lem. Wow, I've got a lot.
Kachael, Liasoke, Velmi Artred. Velmi Artred. Velmi Artred. Your son? Yeah, Velmi Artred. Your son? Yeah, Velmi Artred. Velmi Artred. Velmi Artred.
Yeah, man. Oh, just so you know about the arcane eggs.
Oh, Paul.
They're the most
Tell me,
expensive thing you can sell, and there's only 4 of them in the game.
Oh, Paul. Velmi Ardred. Gachael Liasot. Velmi Ardred.
Wow, I'm gonna get like over 6,000.
Velmi Ardred. Oh, Paul.
There we go.
Helmadilka.
Alright, I'm gonna get the second to last upgrade of nail, and then I'm gonna explore the new level. Yeah, it's not like me. When you get to this point in the game, you just become very efficient at killing things. Like with your, your movement is very important to fighting in this game. I know that may sound like obvious, but like more so than other games, your movement matters to combat more in this game. I argue that your movement is more important than actually attacking. And you'll see why later in the game. Just so you know, just to give you an idea of how good I am at this game, so you know how knowledgeable I am with stuff, and how much you can trust what I say. There's an achievement in the PC version of this game, specifically PC version. I believe under 1% of people who have played this game have actually gotten that achievement. I've gotten every achievement in the game. And not because it's just like obscure or out of the way. It's just because it's difficult. I'd argue I'm like under like 0.5% of people because there's optional challenges in the game that don't give achievements, that are incredibly difficult, and also don't give you a reward for doing it. Other than, ooh, smartly saved. And yeah, I've done all but one of those challenges. So you can trust me when I talk about like stuff like what's important in combat and stuff like that. Because I know my combat when it comes to this game. Here's a neat little trick you can do. Normally you have to swim all the way across it. Or you can just, if you get it right, do this. You're supposed to come to this area way earlier, and that's what because one of these bosses is quite a joke. In fact, all of the bosses in this area are quite a joke with the amount of stuff that I have. Like, even for like people who've never played the game before, if you have the stuff that I have, these next ones are way too easy. Here's a mass shard, one of the last 4. I love these enemies. It's too bad that I one-shot them, so they can't see why I love them. Just also another thing, quite a lot of the enemies in this area are quite disturbing. Like they're parasites. So this area you actually have to kill all of these guys. I thought one of them. Yeah, because this gate is locked until you do. And then you can open that door which leads straight to the Bungle Oasis. And here's console on the map. Boom. And you can see, now I've fixed this little crack in the map where just nothing is connected to the ancient basin. It's because this shaft here, which looks like it's a City of Tears, that's actually still part of the Royal Waterways map. Even though it is not the same colour. Alright. Yeah, so these are flukes. Flukes are really disturbing. Like, really disturbing. Because no matter how many times you kill them, they just find some way to come back until they've destroyed every piece of their body. Oh, just to give you an idea as to like how late I'm going into this area, I don't even think you're supposed to have the wings when you come into this area. I think like the most you're supposed to have is like mantis claws, so you can wall jump. But I think that's it. Oh wait, no. You're supposed to have the death court dive as well. Because of this. You can't access like half the area without this. Open this up. Alright. Alright. We should be... Thankfully this area is quite small, if you know where you're going. It's just like a ladder. And you hear that? That's one of the bosses we're about to fight. He's quite a jolly guy. Too bad he's really... And if you get hit by him there, you're not supposed to get stunned during his interaction mission. Oh no, I'm such a game. I stunned him during his interaction mission and now his music isn't playing. His music's quite good as well, it's a shame it's not playing. Yeah, so like I said, that entire boss fight, kind of a joke, if you have this kind of stuff. Yeah, make sure you flip the switch, because I forgot to on my first playthrough. I saw the switch, did not flip it. This leads into the elevator shaft to the right. And cool little Easter egg here. You can desolate dive there, even though the game prompts you to. There's a king's idol, and then you find this area. And you notice this is a dung defender. And if you look at the thing you just got, the defender's crest, where is it? There it is. Unique charm bestowed by the King of Hallownest to his most loyal knight. So, you can probably guess. Also, when you give the Hallownest seal to Lem, he talks about the 5 great knights that were like direct servants of the king. And you'll notice that the amount of statues that the Dung Defender made were 5, including himself. Not including the one on the right, that's supposed to be the king. So you can probably see where that's going. Alright. That's 1 or 2 pieces in this area, not including another boss. Oop. Alright. Boom. 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 I didn't have all the bellflies yet? That is surprising. Come on, I've got to have enough of these guys too. Come on. Come on. Okay, so now, if you have at least one nail upgrade, this next boss is a joke as well. You ready to see why? It's full of enemies, but you kill them in one hit, and you never get spawned. Spawning in enemies is the only thing it does. And then it gives you a charm, which I'm never going to use. That's a boss. That was definitely something, alright. Alright. I forgot that was there. Anyways, you break down this wall. And then you can break down this wall. This wall was actually added in the DLC. Like that breakable wall. Normally it was just a ceiling. And so, this is a completely DLC exclusive area. Not as if it's even possible for you to not have the DLC. These things are quite the menace. Oh yeah, I was trying to think what they were called, I remember now. They're called Flukamungas. I love that. I'm trying to remember how to get through this area. This is not the way. No, that's definitely not the way. Okay. Wait, hang on. Did I hear that right? My brain only just processed it. I did. Okay. I actually had no idea that was there. Yeah, like I said, quite the menace. And then the way up, you go over here. No, not that way. You go up one more and then go that way. Oh, I didn't actually expect that to hit. Alright, down through here. You can go this way, but I don't know why, because there's literally nothing over here. Then go down here. The junk pit, where everyone belongs. Now, you may have seen this. If you didn't, I will be surprised. This is where I'll use my last simple key. And I can get this. The God Tuner. And now, you may see these dream particles. You know what that means. I'm surprised that one's not protected. Welcome to the best area in the game, in my opinion. Aside from one area. You can hear me charging up there because I'm holding X. Welcome to Godhome. I love this area. This was the final DLC added. It's funny, I haven't actually explored any of the content that the first DLC added. And you'll notice that this one opens, but the others don't. And that's because if you look at these, you'll see faces on them. And if you look very closely, you may recognize a few of these. Like, going in an anti-clockwise fashion, the first one is Zero, the second one's the Crystal Guardian, third one's Soul Master, fourth one is the one we've never seen before, fifth one is Mantis Lords, sixth one is, again, another one we haven't seen, seventh is Nosk, eighth is Flukmarn, what we just fought, and ninth is the Broken Vessel. And then in this one, only two of them. There's Elder who we fought really early, and then there's that one which you probably don't recognize. And that's because, God knows why, pun intended, there's a boss in this game that Team Cherry made so that you don't have to fight it to unlock these areas. I understand that the area it's in is really difficult, but this area is arguably more difficult. So I don't really get it. Oh, you may also recognize a few other faces on there. You can see Hornet on the far right, again. Oh wait, no, not again. Hornet was supposed to be one of the ones on the first lock, but I've already beat all the bosses on the first lock, so it just broke immediately. But you'll notice that there's Hornet, and it says we haven't beaten her. And then if you're looking like at the fifth one, it looks like Grim, which means we have to fight him at some point. Bit of a spoiler, but oh well. And then there's this area, which if you look very closely in the middle, you can see that there's another lock behind there. And then there's this door, which will not open. And there may be a lock on there, but trust me, symbol keys don't work. And this room. This room. That's the girl's mother. That's Vengefly King. That's Brooding Molech. False Knight, with an extra dream symbol here that you can dream nail. And then you can fight the failed champion. And there's Hornet. Now you may notice, there's one variation of this boss, so there's only one notch on the statue. One variation of this one variation of this one. There's two variations of the False Knight and the failed champion, so there's two notches on the statue. And for Hornet, there's again two notches on the statue, but we've only fought her once. That's just another thing to add, that we fight Hornet again. Massive Moss Charger. A Flukmarn. You see, this is how early we're supposed to fight Flukmarn. Its statue is here before the Mantis Lords. Oh, also, there's two notches on the Mantis Lord statue. There's an improved version of the Mantis Lord's fight. And then you notice this one doesn't appear. Okay, yeah, I can tell what boss is what just based on this. So this is, yeah, it says a strange Coliseum. Heart of the Hive. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is Broken Vessel and Lost Kin. This is Nosk. And you'll notice two notches on Nosk's statue as well. At the peak of reverse. Oh, okay, I know who that is, yeah. Who are you? Okay, so strangely enough, this is the one that you don't have to fight to unlock those locks. But you can't fight it here until you fought it either where you normally fight it or somewhere else. Just so you know, those locks, the reason they have like bosses on them, those are boss rushes. You fight those bosses in that order, and then afterwards you fight a completely new boss that you can only fight here. So you can only fight this boss after you find it in the real world or in Godhome. Despite you not needing to beat it to unlock the Pantheon, whatever. Again, 2 notches on the Crystal Guardian statue. Okay, I know who this is. Okay, I know who that is. I know who that is. Oh wait, hang on, you'll notice here, there's a gate, you can't get through it. And it's not just the wall, because hitting a wall makes that noise, hitting a gate makes that noise. And again, there's one here. There's this here. And then... And you'll notice, this is a really cool detail. Every single statue that hasn't been unlocked has a quote from the person who stands there about where they are. Not this one. This one is written in third person. Or second person, I don't know. And then everyone afterwards is first person. Oh yeah, and here's the Dream Warriors. This one... Oh, okay, I know who that is. I know who that is. I know who that is. I definitely know who this is, because there's only one... Yeah. That's that big. There's Dunk Defender, again, 2 notches. Soul Master, 2 notches for the regular Dream variant, and then Soul Warrior. So you may be thinking, what do these statues mean? Are they just to symbolize that you beat the bosses? Well, no. You can fight them again. You can fight them again. And this is the part that I really like. Feel free to fight them as many times as you want. They don't give you a reward. But you can just go back, fight whoever you want. And this is more like practice for the Pantheons. And once you get back here, you'll get a mark on it to symbolize that you've beaten it. But then there's Ascended. Attuned is normal. Ascended is hard mode. What Ascended does, it changes the arena most of the time, and also, you take double damage. I know, by double damage I don't mean 2 damage. If an enemy does 2 damage to you normally and you fight it in Ascended mode, it will do 4 damage. I thought you were going to do one more. I haven't got a certain upgrade that would really save me in a lot of situations here. Well, there you go. So, that was pretty hard, right? Pretty difficult. And you get a silver mark for doing that. But, something that the game doesn't tell you, after you beat a boss on Ascended difficulty, you unlock one more. Okay, want to take a guess at what this does? I'm guessing you think you take double damage, quadruple damage. Well, Wrong. On Radiant mode, you die in one hit no matter what. I have beaten every boss in the game on Radiant mode. And just to give you an idea as to how difficult that is, the hardest boss on Radiant mode took me over 20 hours for one successful attempt. That's the main reason why my main save file has 120 hours spent on it. 20 of those were spent on one boss. I'll try and beat this boss on Radiant just to show you, and maybe after I've beaten the game, I'll just try and show how I fight all the bosses on Radiant. Keep in mind I don't have full upgrades, so this is a bit harder than they actually intended to be. Just so you know, this is not the hardest challenge in the game. Nowhere near. Hang on, it's better if I get another charm equipped, because gathering swarm doesn't exactly help for these fights. That's the whole reason there's a bench here, so you can change your charm loadout. What charm would be good? I guess I shouldn't... Yeah. Oh, I've apparently never done this before. So, if you try to equip a charm enough times when you literally can't, this will happen. Overcharm mode. In this mode, you take double damage, but it allows you to equip one more charm that you normally wouldn't be able to. Obviously, since the boss here, the Radiant bosses that kill you in one hit, it's actually recommended to go over charm mode, so you can get like more charms equipped at once, so you have more buffs. And just so you know, no Fury of the Fallen does not apply to Radiant mode. Fury of the Fallen only applies if you have 1 health. In Radiant fights, you always have full health. So, Fury of the Fallen does not work for these fights. You see, with a certain upgrade, I would have survived that. That's just how used I am. That's just how used to that upgrade I am. I keep trying to use it, but I don't have it. I should make that priority number 1 after I've fully explored this area and got that upgrade. Oh yeah, you'll notice the shot is equipped. Not only do my shade souls do more damage, but they'll also have a hitter. What was I about to say? Bigger hitbox. There we go. Alright then. And that's Grossmother beaten on all difficulties. And thankfully, if you go to this sign, it shows you what difficulty you've beaten every single boss on. I will come back here after I have beaten the game. I can actually equip one more. I'll equip Thorns of Agony for now. Thorns of Agony basically, I might have explained this earlier, but just in case I didn't. After you get hit with Thorns of Agony equipped, you will like explode into a bunch of spiky vines that will deal damage to enemies around you. You know what? I'll just show you what a Pantheon is like. These are bindings. This is the hardest challenge in the game. if you equip Binding, it adds a debuff to you whilst you're doing the Pantheon. If you have a fully upgraded nail, then the nail binding will make it so that your nail does about as much damage as like second upgrade, I'd say. Shell upgrade. You have 4 health maximum. I don't believe health, like charms that give you health, change that fact. Charms, worst binding of them all. All of your charms do nothing. Soul. The max amount of soul you can hold is enough for 1 spell. And the hardest challenge in the game, all of them at once. If you beat all of them at once, if you beat any bindings, these notches above the door will be filled up with like pictures of those bindings to let you know which ones you've done for which Pantheon. If you do them all at once, they'll glow. I have done all but one of the Pantheons with all bindings equipped. Which is like something that barely anyone does. Alright, here we go. Pantheon number 1. Starts off with Vengefly. It's a tactic for Vengefly. This tactic is probably like the most optimal strategy for this boss. Oh, he really can. He's not summoning things. No. Too late. In each Pantheon, except for one of them, there are 10 bosses. In fact, there is a boss that if you don't fight it in the real world, it won't appear in the Pantheon, but you can still challenge the Pantheons. But I still count that one. I always do that one. Yeah, so there's 10 fights in each Pantheon except for one of them. And at the end of every single one except for one of them, there's a new boss. Like completely brand new. Alright, there we go. Okay. Here's a good tip about False Knight, and also Failed Champion in the Pantheon specifically. As you knock them down for the 3rd time, they will not get back up, so you can feel free to dream nail them and get them back. It's like a nice break. You thought this boss would do this before, you have not seen this boss with Mark and Pride. Just wait for him to do the charge attack. It would help if I had another charm, but this'll work. There we go. Oh, I didn't heal the last one. Alright, here we go. Also, lovely remix of Hornet theme here. Originally Hornet theme is called Hornet, but in the Pantheons, the theme that's playing right now is called Daughter of Paladin. Daughter of Paladin is such a good theme. Alright, there we go. You probably couldn't hear me over that. Daughter of Hallownest is such a good theme. Oh yeah, in between, like after 5 battles, you get a rest point. Where you can like sit in that spring, fill up on salt. Gore. A fun fact about these, like the Dream Warrior bosses, their health scales with how upgraded your nail is. I'm pausing just so you can hear me. So like, if you're going for like a non-upgrade run where you don't upgrade your nail, these bosses are practically the same, since their health will be lower because of your lower nail damage. Oh, on to phase 3. There we go. I'm gonna get hit. No, I'm not. Okay. Is it just me or is it lagging a lot? Like a lot more than usual? Oh well. Aye. Come on, just die. Also, that shows you how easy the Dungeon Defender is as well, because even the first Pantheon. Just concentrating on that. Gotcha. Alright. Oh yeah, and at the end of each of the Colosseum runs, Pantheon runs, whatever you want to call them, you get these moments where you can talk to the Godseeker, and normally they just insult you. Because they're the Godseeker, and so that we are immortal.
Yes, oh.
Now you may notice, this isn't Matto, like earlier, this is Ori. A completely different character we actually have not met yet. Now you may think that was relatively easy. That's because it was. And it's not over yet.
Yes, oh.
That's Oro and Matto. Here's a pro tip. Get between the two of them and they'll both come in and pick you up one. And then you can just descending dark on them. Thank goodness for these invincibility frames. there you go.
Finner.
That's the first Pantheon done. Make sure you bow to the masters. If you don't, you're a horrible person. And there you go. First Pantheon done under 10 minutes. And that's without fully upgrading the nail. And without most of my charm setting. And you may have noticed the God Tuner just showed up below my soul meter. I suppose I should have shown that. Yeah. The God Seeker, it glows brightly when you defeat a being of great power. That being bosses. And it just glowed there because I defeated Oro and Mato, and that just indicates that they're gonna appear in the Hall of Gods down there now. You may notice that now one of those lights lit up because I beat this. Okay, I need to defeat more and more level. Okay, I can do that soon actually. Alright, leaving this area. In fact, to leave all Dream Realms, you can just do this. Doing that does not teleport you to your Dream Gate if you're in the Dream Realm. It just brings you outside of the Dream Realm. You may notice that the Godseeker is awake now. The Godseeker is a very interesting being in the lore. I'm hoping we see something like her again in... I believe it's a female. I hope we see someone like them again in like the Whole Night Silk Song, the next Hollow Knight game. Although who knows, maybe there's something to the story that prevents them from showing up again. I don't know. I'm not here to theorize. I'm here to play the game. I'm here to play one of the best games of all time, not theorize. I'll leave that to the people who actually know most of the lore. Even though I want to bet that I'm one of the people that knows most of the lore. Okay, just so you know, here, this is just below the Nailsmith's place. So you can use this as like a quick entrance to the place where the Godseeker is. I just realized how long this video is. I'll stop at an hour. And if I can carry on recording, then, oh well, I'll just stop recording again. In fact, I'll end it here. You know what? I'll end it here. See you soon, I guess.